Take a load off on my private.
Hello, motherfuckers. Y'all know what time it is. Got another story time, and that heat went off just in time because it was kind of loud. Make sure my hair is good for y'all. So, the name of this story time is going to be called Fake Friend. And I'm not going to say no names because I still low-key won't rock this ninja. Be hurt. But let's get into it. All right, so I met this fake friend. We'll call her J.E. for jealousy and envy. And she earned that. But because I never carried our little friendship that way. Met her in like 2006 in college. She started, I went to a little technical school here in the town I live in. And I met her. She was a semester behind me. She came in soon after me. So, you know, seeing her at school, we started hanging out, becoming closer. You know, she got pregnant soon after, and, you know, I was helping her out with her baby at the time, and, you know, just being there for her, basically being a baby mother for real, you know. So, like over the years, there was just little shit that she would do that make me feel like, you know, it would make me question our friendship and like wonder like what was her motive behind that little BS that she, you know. For example, we had a mutual male friend, and she went to him one day like, why you don't want to mess with Liz? But she wasn't on no, oh, my friend is the baddest, every dude that come around us want to talk to her, why not you? She was just basically being malicious and basically wanting him to say something bad about me to validate her and her insecurities about me for whatever reason. You know, she put herself in competition with me. Like, I never treated her like I was above her or like she was not my equal. Like, I thought that we were two different types of beautiful, and like everything was copacetic. Like, when I got my hair braided, like I took her to get my hair braided. Like, got my nails done, she got her nails done. Like, my husband and I were in a jewelry store, rest in peace, husband, and he was decking me out, and he was like, yo, Janae want anything? Oh, I said her name, but hey, anyway, jealousy and envy want anything? And I asked her, I was like, husband said you can get something, so he bought her a $500 pair of earrings. And with nothing, like nothing. It was no sweat. Like, whatever you want, you can get. Whatever she would have picked, she would have got. So a few weeks later, I'm like, yo, I see one earring on her dresser. I'm like, where's the earring at? Oh, I lost it. And I'm like, bruh, maybe if you would have paid your money for it, you would have took care of it and valued it more. But it was little shit like that was just annoying as hell. Like, I bought her a pair of Juicy Couture sunglasses, and it was an instance where I came around her and her cousin, like, her cousin's wearing her glasses. Like, I paid a lot of money for those glasses. Why is your people wearing it? Like, handbags, I got her Dunia Burke. She dusted that off in no time. Like, she didn't value anything. Like, she would run through cars, like underwear. Like, she was just, I don't know, just a very, like, she a very toxic and, like, naive person, you know? So you know, over the years. So let's get back to that instance where she told our mutual friend, like asked him, "Oh, why aren't you interested in Liz?" You know, and he proceeds to tell her, you know, all the reasons why he don't see me that way and all of this other stuff. So Janae, jealousy and envy comes to me one day, and she's like, "Oh, Wooga said this about you, and you know he would never talk to you because you dealt with this person, and I mean you'll do this and then," and I'm like, "But Janae, how did that question get brought up in the first place? Why are you talking about me to him in that way when I don't even see him like that?" She was just trying to get him to say something negative about me to make her look better in the light to him, just because that's how petty and toxic she was. It was little shit like this over the years that she would do, you know, that made me question her loyalty to me as a friend. There was this other particular situation, one of our bigger falling outs where like we stopped talking to each other for a long time, like about a year at least. So it was so petty, y'all, that I don't even like, I can't even process like why she got mad. It's like every little thing she would find a negative in and draw it into this big fucked up situation that like it's so diluted from what it started was. It's like, what are we mad about? What are you mad about? How about that? Because I don't get mad. I just cut bitches off, especially nowadays. But anyway, I put a post. We got our hands on matching dresses, right? And in my opinion, the dress looked better on her than me. So when I took a picture and posted it on internet, I was like, I like the dress, but this is one of those outfits that looks better on your best friend than it does on me. So I was basically complimenting her, saying that it looked better on her. I like the dress, but it looked better on my best friend, which was her. I don't know how she took that, and she just ran with it like, oh, I was, you know, just talking down on her. I don't know how she took it because, you know, she started basically mouthing off on Facebook in the comments. She didn't call me or nothing to try to clarify or try to figure out exactly what I meant, because even if she thought I was saying something bad, I would call a person to try to clarify before I start mouthing off on Facebook. And I'm like, yo, Janae, I don't know if you're trying to be funny or not, but my family, they don't know you. And, you know, they're not with that short talking me on Facebook. They don't know how to take that. So stop. You know, they is not with it. Cut it out, you know? So she started getting short with me. I'm like, yo, I'm not with all this talking. Just bring me my house key and I'm done with you, basically. So I go to the store and I come back and my house key's on my coffee table. And I was like, okay, I didn't know it was going to be so fast, but that was clutch. God must didn't want us to meet, because I came home and it's there and I missed her. So we stopped talking for over a year. And our best friend is a mutual man, and no matter what me and her going through, it's like he's always cool with her and he's always cool with me. And that's been low key, you know, working for the past 2006 to 2000, I think 21, when I finally stopped talking to her. Or no, it was early last year. I stopped talking to her. I think it's been about a year, I guess. That's how much it matters to me. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't care. But, so, you know, I was, several months ago, I was making, I made a TikTok, right? And I shared it on Facebook. And I just clicked, you know how when you click share, it'll show all of your friends, right? So I just clicked. I didn't even pay attention to what friends they were. I just clicked like the first 20 and shared it, right? I was just, it was a funny TikTok, not revolving around anyone or anything, whatever, just a random TikTok. So my friends start, and I didn't know it was like a group chat, that it started a group chat. I thought maybe it just inboxed my friends that TikTok, but no, it started a group chat where my friends could share their content and their messages, whatever they wanted to type. So my friends were jumping in, oh, bet we sharing TikToks, and they start sharing. So Janae, jealous and envy, her baby daddy jump in, was like, yo, take me out the group chat. And I'm like, bet. Took him out the group chat. So Janae, jealous and envy, calls my phone, and she's like, oh, you not trying to let shit go, and why you put him in a group chat? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I said I was sharing a TikTok, and I shared it to my first 20 friends. I don't even know who those first 20 friends were. So, like, what are you? Oh, you got my baby daddy in the group chat. And I'm like, okay. And he asked me to take him out. What the fuck? I don't care. It was 19 other people in that group chat, too. Why are you worried about your baby daddy? Like, I don't want his ass. I dated him before he picked your trashy ass up. He landed with you because I left him alone. I left his ass alone. Okay? So it's like, what am I not trying to let go? I know you probably feel a certain type of way because you recently found out you about to have a baby by somebody I used to date. But if you would have asked me, if me and him were dating, I would have told you the truth, and you wouldn't landed yourself with a baby with a dude who don't want no kids. But I left him alone, and he could have been dating us at the end, both at the same time. I don't know. I won't really take him seriously. I won't into him. He just won't my type. So, so she, all right, so we had stopped talking, right? She started talking to this particular dude that I had already talked to. She asked him if we had talked in the past, and he said no. But the man gonna say what he want to say to get you where he wants you. And she knew that, because if she wanted to know the truth, she would have came to me and asked. But she didn't. She went to him and heard what she wanted to hear, but it wasn't the truth. And she didn't care because she knew. So, we started talking. We started talking like our best friend got us together and was like, y'all should let this shit go. And we did. So, we didn't really talk to each other much, but she came through one day, and she was big and pregnant, like 5 months pregnant. And she came over kind of like low key, like with her nose in the air, like, guess who my baby daddy is? Like, And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't been talking to you over the past however long months. Like, you weren't pregnant last time I saw you. I don't know. I don't keep up with your shit. Like, so and so. And I'm like, me and so used to mess around right before all of this between y'all happened, right? Oh my God, I feel sick. I said, Janae, blah, blah, blah. Me and him was messing around. He talked about me to you, and y'all, you seen us together. You came here before, and he was here. Like, so you wouldn't have thought, oh, he said no, but I seen them together so many times, like I should ask her. Nah, you didn't want to hear what I had to say. You didn't want to hear the truth. So you got yourself in that position, and that man didn't want no more kids. So that's why you dealing with the shit you dealing with now, because you still on that mode where you think a kid is going to make a man do what you want him to do. Oh, you finding out, because he part-time all the way with your ass, and you know it, but you just don't want to see it. But I don't care. Like, that's not my life. Like, I just wish broads would make it easier on themselves and just like be real and transparent with yourself. Like, come on. Just because you don't want it to be doesn't mean it's not. And you not wanting it to be is not going to make it that way. Like, be real with yourself. Like, come on now. You knew how it was. Like, you knew. And when I told her, like, yeah, like he could have been messing with both of us at the same time, because near the end of our relationship and the beginning of yours, certain things are still overlapping right there. Like, you know, certain events happened and she claimed she was there, and certain events happened and then I claimed that, oh, well, we were still talking during that time. Oh, it can't be. Oh, you don't want it to be. Just because you don't want it to be doesn't mean it's not. Okay, jealous and envy, Janae? I should have tagged you in this, because that's not the end of that, guys. Like, she got so mad about this thing that she went to our best friend, twin brother, baby mama, and was like, oh, Liz and so-and-so are messing with each other, and they said this and she said that. And I'm like, and I didn't know, when I got the phone call, it was from best friend twin brother, and he was like, yo, did you tell my baby mama this and this and this and that? And I'm like, I don't even move like that. What you talking about? And then it was like, oh, somebody told my baby mama this and baby mama that. And I'm like, me and Janae just, Miss Jealousy and Envy, just fell out. It's her. And it makes sense, because when this hoe steps, she got to call her sorority, meaning that in order to come see me, she has to have another broad mad too, because she too scared to see me by herself. Which is, I mean, if that's how you got to do, that's how you got to do. But you uprooted this man life over nothing, because I don't even deal with this man, yo. Since long before him and his baby mama got together. You fucking know that, Janae, Miss Jealousy and Envy. So, even if I was, like, why would you, that don't affect me none. You telling his baby mama we used to mess with each other. How does that affect me? You just uprooted this man life, fucked up the trust between him and his baby mama, because you need another broad mad at me over this stupid petty bullshit to come see me. And it backfired, because everybody found out. You went back to best friend, chewed your stupid ass out. Like, what are you doing? And then you talk all this over the phone. I don't give a F. I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck Liz. Say it to my face. I don't believe you. Say it to my face. Because you have yet to step. Once your plan of getting that girl mad at me backfired and everybody found out you was just being petty and telling lies and stuff, like, that hit your gut. So, you know, that drama went on for maybe a couple weeks or whatever, and it's like, I was like, please don't cut through here to go to your mama house. Go around and go to your mama house. Don't stop by the bodega. Don't cut through the alley. Don't do it and let me catch you, yo. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm gonna ask you. I got some questions for you. That's why I want you to cut through, because I got some questions. Jealousy and envy. Like, why over the years there was so much and it was all of this stuff turned into what it is because of how much she envied me. And I never even carried it like that with her. Like, I never, made it seem like I'm pulling dudes and she not, or I look better than her, or I got more than her. Like, come on, y'all. I held her twin boys before she did. I was watching her daughter while she was in the hospital trying to keep those twins in. I moved her from her raggedy one-bedroom, bed bug infested. Y'all, it was so much trash in this apartment. I took a push broom. You couldn't even see the floor. Her daughter was walking around on the floor. The floor's so dirty, her daughter's feet is black, yo. Come on, yo, that's how filthy she was. I checked all that shit though. I noticed she was a new mom. I moved her from that while she was in the hospital trying to keep those twins in. I had her daughter. I moved her from that filthy apartment to a 3-bedroom, all while she was in the hospital trying to keep those babies in. And every time we went to the doctor, and especially near the end, they were keeping her for a week, 2 weeks on bed rest in the hospital. Who had Janiyah? It won't CJ. And I'm calling names. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck about none of them people. Like, come on now. I was your baby daddy. And every other nigga you had running in and out your apartment. Like, you ran through so many niggas and brought all of them around your kids. Like, your spot was a trap. Like, and all because you're not an independent thinker. Like, it's whatever the masses want. Like, whatever it takes to look cool or to be what the world wants instead of being you. Like, it's so crazy. Like, you twist the truth and tell lies and start drama, hoping to glorify yourself, make yourself look above the person you talking shit about. But you the only one in the competition, because me, I don't give a shit. You know? So, I mean, it's like she was just a mess, yo. So after that last time, after all that drama died down, I was like, yeah, this is definitely it. Like, toxic friends, get rid of them, yo. Set them and forget them. Like, they just constantly, like, they see you coming up, they try to kick your heels out from underneath you. Nah, like, she never wanted to see. Like, she would always say, you don't ever get jealous if I call somebody best friend or nothing like that. I'm like, no, why would I get jealous? She was like, I do. I'm like, why? You see what you mean in my life to me, because I keep you around and shit. I'm overlooking all this bullshit. Like, why would you ask me a question like that? You could just see what mentality she was on. She was treating me like a threat and somebody she envied more than she was treating me like a friend. It was just one way, like, you know. And I gave this broad opportunity after opportunity, and it's like, so that's the toxic. So this is story time on my toxic ex-friend. I'm gonna call it story time on my toxic ex-friend. And the last part of that story time happened pretty recently. It was like the beginning of last year, like, and all the mess she was talking, like, she know where I'm at. Come through, like, I'm just saying, like, you say you don't, and you want to do this, like, come on. Because I know who you are for real, because you forget that whenever you had beef, when we was friends, whenever you had beef or you wanted to come pull up and see somebody, you forget that I was the one you always called. When you wanted to do a drive-by and check up on whatever and see about this, come on, yo. And I'm not talking about a drive-by. I'm talking about, you know how females get when they think their dude ain't doing right or whatever, they want to go pull up, or when they think their dude with another girl. She was always going through stuff like that. And it was like, Liz, I need you to come with me. I need to go see this girl. Or this girl giving me problems. She would always come get me and tell me. So it's like I knew what she was on when she hit that broad up trying to get her to come see me. Like, but it never happened. It completely backfired, yo. So that's the story time of toxic ex-friend. Y'all gonna get this today at 4:20 p.m. I might get a roll-up video up today. I got to be productive today, so I ain't really sitting down long enough after this to I just know I didn't post yesterday, so I need to get y'all this story time. But story time, toxic ex-friend. Subscribe, hit the like button, share it, leave a comment from where you from, how you found me, and also comment if there's some details about the story or questions you have, you want me to clarify or anything. Leave it in the comments and I'll do that. And if it's enough questions, I'll do a follow-up video if y'all want. If it's not enough questions, I'll just respond and answer them in the comments for y'all so y'all can get what y'all need out of the story time. But the moral of this story is, if a toxic friend is toxic once, they're going to be toxic again. So the minute that you find out they're toxic, they're not loyal, they envy you instead of value you as a friend, set them and forget them. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your peace. With that being said, y'all enjoy y'all day. Make sure y'all hit the buttons y'all need to hit. If y'all want me to relay y'all's anonymous story time, or it doesn't have to be anonymous, I can call out names for you if you want. Email me at elizabethjohnsonwalker4193@gmail, and it will be in the description below. Peace.
Take a load off on my private.